Once upon a time in the heart of Nigeria, there was a small but mighty kingdom called Owu. This kingdom was blessed with rich lands, flowing rivers, and a people as resilient as the baobab tree. Owu was a peaceful place until the arrival of the ruthless colonial forces who came with their guns and greed, determined to break the spirit of Owu. One faithful day, about 5 o'clock in the evening, and it was Obo Market Day. People were in the market square, selling and some buying from their customers, when they heard the sound of their traditional drum. This drum only beats when there's a conflict in the kingdom or emergency. And whenever the drum is beating, it means that there's a problem in the kingdom that needs the attention of every living soul who's resident in Owu. People were perplexed about what might have happened. One traditional man in his hut named Solomon, whose nickname is known as King Solomon, due to his intelligence, ideas, and thinking. All over the Owu kingdom and neighboring kingdom know him. People within the kingdom and far always come to seek advice from him. That very evening, he was with some people who came to seek advice for their land and business. When King Solomon heard the sound of the drum, his heart became heavy with trepidation, for the urgent, resonant beats that signaled a looming crisis or conflict, calling upon the community to unite and confront the challenge head-on. Mr. Solomon stood up immediately from his hut. He went outside and looked over the sky, then returned back to his visitors. "Please, I'm sorry for this. I think we have to reschedule this meeting for next time, because right now my community needs my attention." Mr. Solomon addressed his visitors. He ran out of his hut into the street, wrapping only a wrapper on his waist without shirt nor shoes, and ran towards the Queen's Palace Square. In no time, Queen's Palace Square was filled with people of Owu Kingdom. You can hear their noise from the distance. People were murmured and asked themselves questions about what may have been a course that warrant their kingdom to beat emergency drum. During all their self-seeking questions without answers, a voice echoes from the palace wall through the Queen's podium.
"My people of Owu, gather around and listen well, for I bring news of great importance and urgency. Today, our land faces a threat unlike any we've encountered before. The winds have carried word of the arrival of ruthless colonial forces at our borders. They come with guns and deceit, with false promises and greed in their hearts, seeking to strip us of our freedom, our culture, and our way of life. But let it be known that Owu is a land of warriors, a land of strength and resilience. We have faced adversities before and emerged stronger, and we shall do so again. These invaders believe they can break our spirit, that they can bend us to their will. They do not know the heart of Owu, the courage that flows in our veins. We shall not bow to their demands. We shall not surrender our land or our dignity. We shall stand together, united as one people to protect our heritage, our families, and our future. Every man, woman, and child of Owu must prepare to defend our home. Sharpen your tools, strengthen your resolve, and ready your hearts for the struggle ahead. Let us remember the strength of our ancestors, the sacrifices they made so we could live in freedom. Let us honor their memory by fighting with all our might. We shall turn their greed into our strength, their arrogance into their downfall. We are Owu, and we will not be conquered. May the spirits of our ancestors guide us, and the strength of our unity sustain us. Together we shall prevail. Owu shall rise against this threat, and we shall emerge victorious. Stand tall, my people. The fight for our future begins now."
But a skinny young black man named Eno shouted from the crowd,
"Our Majesty, the Queen of our land, please can you tell us what their demands are?"
He sounds it in interjection and in a fearful voice. And another elder followed suit and said,
"Please, Our Majesty, we will love to know their demands."
The Queen looks at the crowd from the left side, her eyes pease across the mobbed crowds, and at last fixed on the skinny gentleman earlier. And she asked,
"Young brother, what is your name?"
The young man answered the Queen with a fearful voice.
"My name is Eno Sunday Uko."
"Eno Sunday Uko.
The Queen said,
I will never call you or the people of Owu Kingdom to all come out here if we are not facing a great terror. And our traditional drums are not suited for dancing, but for emergency purposes."
The Queen continues.
"The colonial forces are demanding for..."
Her voice faded. With sorrow and a great distress in her eyes, she poured it out. The story will continue from next episode. Please subscribe to my channel for you to keep enjoying the story from next episode and what happened. Click the like button, share and comment.